Everyone, and welcome to today's Daily Tech Tip. I'm Peter, and I'm going to be walking you through some stuff. Today we're going to be talking about Pear Deck. Pear Deck is a free software that is available to you, and there's also a premium option, which does cost money. Pear Deck, though, is offering premium to all teachers right now. When you sign in, you'll get the fun little crown by your name over here, and you'll get access to the full compendium of all of their work. So definitely check it out. Now, I'm going to start here at peardeck.com, but it also has functionality, as you can see, with Drive. I'm going to start by showing you how to do their vocabulary, which is a really awesome idea. Now, I've already created a short little vocabulary list, and now I am going to open up the activity so you can see it. This is called Flashcard Factory. Okay, and whenever you start a project, what you're going to do is you're going to ask the students to go to joinpd.com or joinpeardeck.com and then enter in a 5-letter combination, OSCCK, for Orange Submarines Conduct Confused Kangaroos. And then you are all set to go. Go ahead and clock in for the day. And it's going to wait for the teacher to get started with the session. Okay, Mr. Rotz, he's going to be in that group. I'm all set to go. When all of your students can go in, you can put them into different groups depending on their level and things like that. And you can say, let's go ahead and play. All right, so as the teacher, this is what I'm projecting for my students. I'm saying, welcome to the factory. And he says students are now working on their vocab cards. So move on to quality control when you feel you have enough cards to review. Great, I can do that as the teacher. What does the student see? Well, the student's going to see a word and its definition, like this, cell membrane. Okay, so what is a cell membrane? I have to draw it first. Okay, well, a cell membrane has all of these little hydrophilic and hydrophobic things on it. So I'm going to draw all of those circles and tails all the way around to make my cell membrane. And there we go. Let's see. Well, for the sake of time, I will go ahead and just send it. Okay. Then it's going to ask me to put it in a sentence. And how about I put, the cell membrane is a great doorway into and out of the cell. Perfect. I'm done writing. I can look at my stuff and then I can send it off. Let's take a look at what's going to happen. Well, it's going to drop down. I, as the teacher, am going to see that they have finished, and it's going to move on to the quality control phase. Let's go take a look at what that looks like. Okay, I now get to see the drawing and everything like that. I can either accept it or reject it. Let's accept it. All right, and I can ship it out, and I can say, you are amazing. And I can go ahead and export that out. And I can have pictures and sentences for all of my students. I can even talk to them about the scoreboard or things along those lines. And everything is saved to a final set for me. I am ready to go. I can even print that set with all the pictures and the sentences to put up in the classroom later on, maybe, or something along those lines. Or to allow students to have access to them. Maybe I make a PDF version of it instead of printing it, and then I could post that to Google Classroom. All right, let's transition over here and take a look at how Pear Deck could help me in my notes. So I'm doing a notes on the Napoleonic Wars, okay? Maybe at the beginning of my Pear Deck lesson, I just want to check in and see how all of my students are doing. So I am going to come here, and what do you wonder about today's topic? Okay, so I'm going to import that into my slide. Now remember, Pear Deck in this particular instance works the exact same way. I can build slides into my slideshow that allow my students to write and edit and give me feedback in real time. Okay, so what might have taken me 20 minutes to get an entire class's opinion on what's going on, my students can write a response and I can instantaneously have all of that information right at my fingertips. Okay, I'm going to go back out because during my lesson, I'm going to want to put in, is a statement true or false? Okay, and I'm going to say, okay, my statement is going to be, was Napoleon a great leader? Okay, or rather, I'm going to say a great military leader. Okay, and I want to see whether students think that is true or false. And actually, I should probably put it as a statement. So let me do that. All right. And at this point, I'm all set to go. I could present this to students. Again, when I go to present, I'm going to click on the Start Lesson button. It's going to generate that code. Now, I can do it either as a student-paced lesson, where students can work through it on their own and then I can review their answers later, or I can do it as an instructor-paced activity in which I can do it virtually or in a classroom in real time, and the students can be on a device and their responses will appear and I can project them for my students. To learn more about these two methods, because I've only got a little bit of time with you today, I am including a link to an awesome Pear Deck session where they kind of walk you through everything. It is an hour long, but you can skip through. It's a lot of question and answer. I would say if you watch the first 20 minutes of it, you will be ready to go to rock and roll with Pear Deck. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Mike, and I hope that you guys have an absolutely fantastic day.